This is how I help a client refinance their owner-occupied property, cash out to buy another investment property. Before I show you the behind the scenes, this is a happy client.
Okay, go.
Yeah, good mate. Just want to let you know your refinance just occurred.
Oh, sweet.
So it's all settled.
Oh, finally.
Yeah, finally.
It wasn't too bad.
Yeah. Now we did this a few months ago. Just been totally flat out in terms of posting these type of videos. But it's particularly happy because if we did this now rather than a few months ago, the equity would have been very less. As you know, the market is going through a correction. So this is the home loan structuring. We refinance his PPOR and cash out for investment purposes, which I got him and her, the couple, a pre-approval. But for this refinance, we're lucky to have done it like a couple of months ago because the valuation of the property was at 590. If you were to do a valuation like today in December, it would have been like 560. So his original loan was $415, so we only can get up $57,000, which is still pretty good because the investment property this person wants to get is in the interstate. It's around maybe 150 to 220. So I know a lot of you guys like watching these videos, so let's digest this a little bit more. So this is the strategy. So these clients have been binging on my TikToks and they see, my client results and go, hey, I actually want to do that too, which basically is use their prime place of residence, which is the PPOR, which is over here. They have their OG loan, which is the original gangster loan, which is basically their base loan, which is at the moment at 415, right? And then we're getting an equity cash out of 57K, which basically this has a offset account linked to it, and this money will be parked here, interest only, and no repayments until you use it. And then this equity cash out will be used towards the purchase of this property, which is an investment property for their portfolio accumulation strategy. The property they want to purchase is around 200K around, the interstate, which is maybe a unit or a small townhouse. The client here doesn't want to pay any mortgage insurance, so basically we're getting 20% deposit, which is borrowing 80%, and I'm factoring 6% for stamp duty. So 200K times 0.26 is 52K. I got the client out 57K. 57 minus 52, that's with 5K left, and that could be for solicitor fees, miscellaneous costs, property search, strata, yada, yada, yada. Now let's look at the repayments of the total loan of the investment property. So 80% of 200K is 160K. We also got a cash out of 57K. So in total, we'll have lending of 217K. Say the interest rate is at 5.5% variable interest only. That works out to be $11,935 per year. Divide by 52, that's about $229 per week. Then you can add in $229 to $50, which is for council rates, strata, yada, yada. It works out to be $279 per week in terms of expense going out for this property. The client in this case is looking for yield, not growth in this case, which is their choice. Now, if you jump on realestate.com, these type of properties do exist for units around, the price they're looking for. Look at this one, 199 at Adelaide, Hindmarsh Square. Now, Adelaide gets a minimum of 6% yield, which works out to be this much per year. Divide by 52, that works out to be $229. So it basically costs $50 a week just to own this property. This couple, when I spoke to them before, combined income was less than 150K, and they weren't looking after doing negative gearing. So yield is their prime strategy, which is fine. And given their serviceability, there's no way they can buy a property in, Sydney or Victoria anyway for negative gearing purposes. So guys, jump in the comments. Let me know what you think. Is that something that you're looking at doing? Love to hear your comments.